right, so the stock market and SoFi stock are crushing it today, guys, as I'm sure a lot of you have seen already, because we got the CPI data from December this morning, and well, the numbers came in better than expected. Core CPI especially looked pretty good, better than expected, and that caused not only the stock market, of course, but SoFi to explode in the pre-market, and now it's up around 5% on the day. So we're going to break down the charts, how we're looking right now, and we're going to cover the numbers behind the company a bit here as earnings are coming up in less than 2 weeks now. So we have a lot to go over. Hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And guys, check out this new deal from Moomoo. If you open up your account using that link down below and you fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks like before, but now fund it with at least $2,000. Get this, guys, you get 25 more free stocks. It's insane, totaling 30 free stocks, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1%. So if you guys want to grab these free stocks on this brand new deal while it lasts, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And now let's get into it. So man, SoFi 5% in the green, and guys, it's a sea of green out there. All the indexes are up. My whole watch list pretty much is up. And to give you some perspective here before we dive into SoFi, the numbers as earnings are coming out here soon, take a look at this. The Russell's up 1.7%. QQQ NASDAQ 100 is up 1.9%. The Dow's up 1.4%, which the Dow's been crushing it for the last couple of days, if you guys haven't noticed. And the S&P's up around 1.5%, as the VIX is down almost 11%. So the VIX volatility is getting squashed. And guys, the metals are up too. Silver's up 3.6%, gold's up 1.1%, crude oil's up 2.5%. I mean, it's a sea of green out there. The metals, oil, equities, it's insane, right? And looking here at SoFi, we got a huge pop in the morning. We were at about 1480 right before the CPI data came out, which, by the way, guys, I made a video earlier today about that. Go watch that, of course, after this video. But when the data came out, we went from 1480 up to about 1540, popped to 1555 at open. Then we sold down a bit to about $15, which, by the way, guys, we held above the highs from yesterday, which is a very good sign. Buyers came in there. You guys see that clear as day here on the intraday. And now, as I'm making this video, we're rallying off of $15. We're pushing $15.20, and we're up almost 5%. And earlier in the day, guys, it looks like here we were up around, let's see, about 7%. Yeah, that's insane. So, yeah, man, it's looking pretty good. We're actually building on top of yesterday, which I feel like we haven't done that for a couple of weeks here on the stock, building on the previous day, right? So, yeah, we're breaking out from yesterday's highs. We hit a nice 1550 mark this morning, pull down. Buyers are now coming in at 15. We're popping back towards 1520. And if we pull the layers back a little bit, it looks like here the reversal on the 5-day is still pretty much intact. It is. We covered this in my video yesterday. You guys probably remember that. And on the 30-day chart, or 30-minute chart, 10-day 30-minute chart, now we're pretty much at the highs from the beginning of this year. About 10 days ago, we hit 1540, 50, pretty much where we're at now, where we got rejected earlier, right? We're now here in the mid-15s. So this level needs to break, and ideally $15.90 to $16 needs to break as well. We have to get out of there, guys. Bulls got to push through there if this breakout in the short term is legitimate. And we do have a breakout above the moving averages on this time frame too, guys, and we have a golden cross. That's a very good sign. And here on the 1 hour chart, you guys can see that even better, how we have to break out of 1550. So I might as well just put my alert for now at 1550. So let me do that. Mark is at or above. And by the way, guys, hit the like button here on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hit the like button on this video and make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 50,000 subs here on the channel, which is just insane, man. So, yeah, on the 4 hour, if I pull this up, we're still technically in this downtrending channel, but to be honest, probably not for long. I mean, now we're testing the top of it literally as I'm making this video. I mean, you guys see it pretty clear. We're testing this right now. So if SoFi can get out of here, again, $15.50, $16, this could fly, especially if earnings crush it, which I think they're going to do pretty well. And what stocks look out for, guys, which you all know at this point. Well, maybe not all of you, but stocks are forward-looking vehicles. So what does that mean? Well, they like strong guidance. They want to see that the future quarters, the future year, or the year ahead, rather, it's going to be a good one. That's what they want, and that's what will cause the stocks, or stocks in general, for the most part, right? That's what causes them to push higher after earnings. Sure, they like seeing a nice beat on EPS and revenue in the previous quarter. That's always great, but stocks love great guidance, even more than that. So for us to get the full breakout here, guys, guidance just has to be very strong. Maybe we break out before earnings. I mean, it's in like 12 days, guys, so we still have a lot of time before earnings. But if we're not broken out by then yet, or if it hasn't, popped out of here by then, guidance, I think, will be what gets it through for it to break out overall. So let me share with you all now some numbers behind SoFi. Let me pull this up right here. And by the way, guys, let me actually shout out my second channel very quickly, which we're growing almost 700 subs. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers on the second channel, which I told you guys about it the last couple of days. It's more of a personal finance reaction type of channel where we're covering personal finance topics, right? We dropped a video yesterday about the cost of living crisis is out of control in the United States and around the globe, quite frankly. We go over how Americans can't stop spending money, car payments, bad financial decisions, the housing market, debt. We go over everything on this second channel, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subs. I'm going to need your help, guys. It's linked down below. Make sure to go subscribe. I appreciate you all as always. So SoFi right now is trading at a $16.5 billion market cap with the price to earnings ratio being at 126. It's high for sure, but I'm not going to dwell too much on that considering they just became profitable, guys, on a 12-month basis not too long ago. Their earnings are going to be growing a lot in the coming quarters in the next year or two. So that P naturally it's gonna come down. They're gonna grow into it. But for now it's pretty high, no doubt. Market cap again, $16.5 billion, as now we're trading at $15 a share. I think the highest we got was almost 19 billion. Was it 18, 19 billion market cap? Something in that ballpark. And coming over here to the analysis tab, guys, bear with me. There we go. Awesome. We can see a lot of analysts right now have SoFi as a hold. Let me show you this. Let me pop it up above my big old head. You guys see that right there. Analysts have it as a hold. A lot of them do. Based on 17 analysts here as of January, 8 have it as a hold, like I said, 3 as a buy. It looks like 1, maybe 2 as a strong buy. Looks like here we have a couple sells, right? An under or 3 underperforms. So the majority of analysts here, at least on Yahoo Finance, have this thing as a hold, which, to be honest, I tend to agree with. You guys know that. I've covered that here on the channel. For me to buy more SoFi, I'm going to need to see it get down pretty much under $12, 11, 10, that'd be ideal for me to buy more. But for now at 15, I'm like, all right, I'm in at $6.80. I have a great cushion built. I'm just going to hold on. So I tend to agree with that. And analyst price targets, based on what we have here, we can see the highs at $19, the lows $4. Oh man, $4. And the average is $12.47, with the current price being, like we saw, $15 per share. So earnings are coming up. Like I said, guys, earnings are coming up for this company, and well, we got to take a look at them. So earnings estimate, based on what we're seeing here, the average EPS for the quarter they're going to report for, the estimate is 4 cents, with them doing 4 cents a year ago. So pretty flat year over year. I guess exactly flat there. And revenue, you guys see the average estimate is $680 million. Last year they did $594 million. That's 14% growth year over year for the quarter they're going to report for. And you guys can see the next quarter, the growth is expected to pick up a little bit. The average estimate, let's see, is about $690 million. That would be 18% growth, actually more like 19% growth year over year compared to the 580 from that quarter last year. Pretty good. And the current quarter, current year, they're projected, let's see, $2.5 billion, $2.56 billion to be exact, of revenue versus the 2.07 from 2023. So 2024, guys, they're going to see about 24% revenue growth. Funny enough, 24% 2024 year over year. Not too bad, man. And let's see here. Current year for earnings per share, the average is 12 cents. A year ago, they lost 8 cents. So, yeah, I mean, the company's improving on those metrics vastly, and it's only going to get better, in my opinion. Of course, the company could collapse. We have no idea. Please trade at your own risk. We don't know what's going to happen, guys, obviously, but it's going to be a big next week or two, no doubt. It's going to be a big one. It's a company that everybody should be watching. Let's just say that, guys, as we're on the verge of potentially breaking out. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, my second channel, link down below, and get your 30 free stocks from Moo. You heard that right, guys. 30 free stocks. Open up your account, deposit at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks, totaling 30 stocks. It's crazy, I know. And your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. That is linked down below, or go to StasserFest.com/Moo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.